There is a place in the heart of Europe. It is a land that does not shout its presence. It whispers. It calls to you not with loud fanfares, but with the quiet rustle of reeds along a riverbank. This is Hungary, a country held in the soft cradle of ancient plains and rolling hills. To arrive here is to feel as though you have stepped through a hidden door. The air itself seems different, thick with stories that cling to the very soil. One feels the weight of centuries, a gentle pressure that urges you to slow down, to listen, and to simply be. It is a land of quiet secrets waiting to be discovered by those patient enough to look. The journey begins not on a map, but in the imagination. It starts with a feeling, a pull towards something unknown, yet deeply familiar. The world outside, with its frantic pace, begins to fade away. Here, the light falls differently. It seems to pour like liquid gold across vast, open spaces, painting the world in hues of deep ochre and brilliant emerald. The shadows are long and dark, creating a stark contrast that defines every blade of grass, every ripple on the water. This is not a land you simply see. It is a land you feel, a presence that envelops you completely from the moment you arrive. The winds that sweep across these lands carry more than just dust. They carry the hushed tones of a history that is both triumphant and tragic. You can hear it in the sigh of the breeze as it moves through a field of sunflowers, their heavy heads bowing in unison. It is a sound that speaks of resilience, of a deep and enduring spirit that has weathered the storms of time. This is the first welcome, a subtle greeting from the land itself, inviting you to witness its quiet, unfolding drama. It asks for nothing but your attention, your stillness. As you stand on the threshold of this world, a sense of suspense builds. What wonders lie just beyond the next rise in the land? What creatures move silently through the dense forests that border the horizon? The feeling is one of profound anticipation, like holding your breath just before a magnificent truth is revealed. Every step forward is a step deeper into a living, breathing tapestry. The initial whisper on the wind has now become a resonant hum, a vibration that you feel in your very bones, promising an experience that will change how you see the world. If you're ready to uncover more of Europe's hidden gems and experience the beauty and stories that lie beyond the obvious, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Join us on this journey. Your next adventure awaits. In this corner of the continent, a different kind of wealth reveals itself. It is the richness of experience, unburdened by the heavy cost that so often accompanies European travel. Here, the simple act of living feels more accessible, more human. A traveler's coin seems to stretch, to expand, its value measured not just in goods, but in the time it affords. One can linger over a coffee, watching the world drift by, without the nagging worry of a rapidly dwindling budget. It is a freedom that is becoming increasingly rare, and it is a gift that Hungary offers generously to its visitors. This affordability is not about cheapness. It is about value. It is about the ability to savor life's simple, profound pleasures. Imagine a meal of hearty goulash, its steam rising in the cool evening air, enjoyed in a small, family-run sarda. The cost is modest, yet the experience is priceless. It allows for a deeper connection with the place, a chance to immerse oneself in the local rhythm without the constant calculation of expense. This economic ease allows the mind to wander, to focus on the beauty of a sunlit square or the intricate patterns of a hand-embroidered cloth. It is a quiet luxury. The markets here are a testament to this principle. Stalls overflow with produce painted in startlingly vivid colors. The deep blood red of paprika, the glistening purple of an eggplant, the sunny yellow of a bell pepper. The prices allow you to fill your basket without hesitation, to plan a feast. This simple transaction, exchanging a few coins for the Earth's bounty, feels honest and direct. It fosters a sense of gratitude, a deeper appreciation for the food on your plate and the hands that grew it. The gentle weight of the coins in your pocket is a constant, reassuring presence. Because of this, time itself seems to slow down. The pressure to rush from one famous landmark to the next dissolves. Instead, you find yourself with the priceless commodity of unhurried days. You can choose to spend an entire afternoon by the river, watching the light change without feeling that you are wasting precious resources. This financial peace of mind is the foundation upon which a truly meaningful journey is built. It allows the soul to breathe, to absorb the essence of Hungary not as a tourist, but as a temporary local living in harmony with the gentle pace of the land. To the east, the land opens up. It unfurls into a vast, unbroken horizon known as the Great Hungarian Plain, the Puszta. This is a sea of grass, stretching to the very edges of perception. Standing here is like standing at the bottom of the sky. The sheer scale of it stills the mind and quiets the heart. The world is reduced to two simple, powerful elements: the immense, deep blue dome above, and the endless, whispering green below. It is a landscape of profound simplicity and overwhelming power. Here you can watch the weather form from miles away, great galleons of cloud sailing slowly across the infinite canvas. Life in the Puszta moves with a deliberate, unhurried grace. Great herds of Hungarian gray cattle with their magnificent lyre-shaped horns graze peacefully. They move as one, a slow-motion river of silver gray against the vibrant green. Each step is measured, each swish of a tail a study in economy of motion. Nearby, a flock of Raka sheep with their unique spiral horns drift across the landscape like a scattered thought. To watch them is to witness a pastoral ballet that has been performed for centuries, a timeless rhythm of animal and earth, unbroken by the modern world's haste. The silence here is not empty. It is filled with the subtle music of the plain. The wind is the lead instrument, a constant low hum as it sweeps through the tall grasses. It creates waves that ripple across the surface, making the entire landscape appear to breathe. Listen closely, and you will hear the faint, dry rustle of a million blades of grass rubbing against each other. In the distance, the lonely melodic call of a hoopoe bird cuts through the air, a clear, ringing note in the immense quiet. These are the sounds of solitude, the voice of a wild and open space. As dusk begins to fall, the Puszta puts on its most spectacular show. The sun sinks below the horizon, and the sky ignites in a blaze of impossible color. The blue deepens to a dark indigo, while the west explodes in streaks of fiery orange, deep magenta, and soft violet. The stark black silhouettes of distant haystacks and lonely farmsteads are etched against this celestial fire. It is a moment of pure, unadulterated awe. In the face of such grandeur, one feels both infinitesimally small and deeply connected to the universe. The slow dance of the plain concludes, leaving an indelible memory of space, light, and profound peace. A great river flows through the heart of this nation, the Danube. It is not a raging torrent, but a wide, majestic artery, moving with a slow, inexorable power. Its waters are a dark, murky green, reflecting the endless sky above like a shattered mirror. The river is the country's lifeblood, a constant presence that has shaped both the land and its people. To stand on its banks is to feel the slow, steady pulse of the continent. The water speaks in a low, murmuring voice, a song of a journey that began high in distant mountains and will end in a far-off sea. The river's song is a complex symphony of sounds. There is the gentle lapping of small waves against the muddy bank, a soft, rhythmic percussion. Further out, you can hear the deep, resonant thrum of the current itself, a constant bass note that underlies everything. A barge may pass, its engine a low growl that momentarily disturbs the peace before fading into the distance, its wake spreading in wide, silent V's across the surface. The cry of a gull, sharp and piercing, hangs in the air, a counterpoint to the river's deep, continuous hum. It is a soundscape that is both peaceful and full of life. Along the river's edge, life teems in the wetlands and floodplain forests. Here, in the quiet backwaters, the world moves even more slowly. A great white egret stands perfectly still, a slash of brilliant white against the dark water, its neck a graceful S-curve. It waits with infinite patience, its golden eye fixed on the depths. Then, in a movement too fast to properly see, its head darts down, emerging with a flash of silver. A turtle suns itself on a half-submerged log, utterly immobile, a small living stone absorbing the warmth. This is a world of waiting, of watching, of perfect attunement to the river's rhythm. When the wind picks up, it plays across the river's surface, creating a million tiny, dancing points of light. The sound changes, becoming a more insistent shushing as the water is pushed against the shore. The reeds that line the banks bend and sway, their rustling adding a dry, whispering texture to the river's song. This constant interplay of water, wind, and life creates an atmosphere of deep tranquility. The Danube does not hurry, and it teaches all who listen to do the same. It is an ancient, moving road, and its song is the eternal story of flow, of passage, and of time itself. To observe the people of Hungary is to see history written in flesh and bone. There is a certain look, a particular grace, that seems to be a shared inheritance. It can be seen in the high cheekbones that catch the light just so, and in the eyes that hold a depth, a quiet knowing. There is a pride in their posture, a strength that seems to come from the soil itself. This is not the fleeting beauty of fashion, but something more enduring, a legacy passed down through generations who have loved and lost on this very land. It is a beauty that tells a story. Hungarian women, in particular, often possess a striking and dignified presence. It is a beauty of contrasts. Dark, almond-shaped eyes are often set against fair skin, a feature that seems to hold both the mystery of the East and the classicism of Europe. Their movements are often poised and deliberate, whether they are navigating a bustling Budapest market or simply sharing a coffee with a friend. There is an elegance that is understated, a confidence that does not need to announce itself. It is seen in a quiet smile, a direct gaze, a moment of shared, silent understanding. This beauty is a reflection of the land's own character. It is a blend of strength and softness, of passion and reserve. You see it in the face of an elderly woman selling embroidered linens, her hands gnarled by work but her eyes bright with spirit. You see it in the laughter of children playing by a fountain, their features a mix of Slavic, Magyar, and a dozen other ancient influences that have swept across these plains. Each face is a unique map of this complex heritage, a living testament to the resilience and richness of the Hungarian people. It is a beauty that invites contemplation rather than mere admiration. It makes you wonder about the stories held behind those eyes. What joys have they witnessed? What sorrows have they endured? There is a depth of soul that is palpable, a connection to a history that is felt, even if it is not fully understood. In the faces of its people, Hungary reveals its most profound and beautiful secret, a spirit that is elegant, enduring, and deeply human. To meet their gaze is to feel a connection, however brief, to the very heart of the nation. To leave Hungary is not to forget it. The land leaves an impression, an echo that resonates long after you have departed. It is the memory of immense open skies and the feeling of the wind on your face. It is the taste of paprika and the sound of a language that is unlike any other. The experience settles deep within you, not as a collection of photographs or souvenirs, but as a subtle shift in your own rhythm. You find yourself moving a little more slowly, observing the world with a little more patience, listening for the quiet music that you now know is always there. The country's unique appeal lies in this gentle power of transformation. It doesn't overwhelm you with grand monuments or demand constant attention. Instead, it seeps into your consciousness quietly. The stark, high-contrast beauty of its landscapes, the brilliant gold of a sunflower field against a stormy purple sky, the flash of a kingfisher's blue against the dark green riverbank, becomes a new standard for what is beautiful. The profound peace found in its vast, silent spaces becomes a state of being to which you long to return. The emotional impact is one of gratitude. Gratitude for the affordability that allowed for unhurried exploration and for the freedom to simply be present. Gratitude for the quiet dignity of its people and the unspoken welcome they extend. You realize that you have been given a rare gift, a glimpse into a world that moves at a more human pace, a world where value is measured in beauty and time, not just in currency. This realization brings a sense of profound contentment, a feeling of having discovered something true and essential. Ultimately, Hungary is a land that teaches you to see. It teaches you to look past the obvious and find the beauty in the subtle, to listen to the silence and hear its stories. The whisper that first called you here becomes a permanent part of your own inner landscape. It is the memory of the river's ancient song, the vision of the plain's slow dance, and the echo of a beauty that is both timeless and deeply alive. This hidden gem of Europe does not just offer a destination, it offers a new way of being, an echo that will stay in your heart forever.